You don't see too many height differences like this in the jump ball circle. Majak standing at over 7 feet tall, and Cameron Carr at 6'5". But regardless, Baylor does win the opening tip. Dynamic scorer back in high school. Ripped into the lane. Majak has it knocked away inside. Memphis recovers. Majak bobbles, rolls out of bounds.
I think this kid's one of the great stories of college basketball early on in the year.
Shot clock down to 5, and the pass thrown away. Doug McDaniel with a steal. Goes behind the back, drop off, Barry left lane, dry, rolls out. Still looking underneath for the first point, can't get it. Carr transition, you mentioned great story.
That's good basket.
It was off the backboard.
He wants to go after you full, and that's the other thing. Are they going to be able to win? Maybe that's why Scott Drew came into the zone. That's another one on the baseline.
Excellent drop off, and Bradshaw thunders through.
I'll be honest with you, right now, they're getting hurt on that baseline.
Penetrates inside, his pass deflected. Davis got his paw on it. Sincere Parker transition triple.
Not crazy about that shot. The offensive rebound.
Again, that's the early theme. And Coach, you mentioned it as soon as Baylor went to zone.
True, because they're not a great perimeter shooting team, Memphis. But right now, he's getting hurt where he was worried.
Late shot clock, they don't realize. McDaniel! Bullseye! Sometimes you just say, excuse me, let me launch. The freshman, Tunde Yesufu, fade away off that rim. And Skillings with the offensive rebound sets up Carr, who rattles in the 3.
This guy's a heck of a story. The number 5 scorer in the nation. But they're going to be in a lot of tough road games this year in that league.
The big 12 is unrelenting. Underneath reverse for Isaac Williams, the 4th coming in off the Baylor bench. Powell underneath, who's the 7th player, and that's all Baylor utilizes is a 7-player rotation.
But this is what you have to make Memphis do, is play, hit, great pass on the baseline again.
It's thrown away, though, by Powell off the great ball movement. Nearly a lob throwdown. Yeah. Instead, Bradshaw comes down with it.
He was indecisive about that.
Bradshaw spins and lays it in as Powell hits the floor.
I'll tell you what.
7 turnovers already for Baylor. All the way, circus shot.
They really are getting the ball wherever they want.
Better thrive in transition, Coach.
Yeah, better transition defense that time, but they're getting the ball to that area a lot.
And Hardaway faces and hits. Fakes from straight away, penetrates inside. That was altered by Majak.
I think Majak has really good potential, too, Chris.
Majak inside, Majak right on cue, swallows up the rebound. Team that's one of the most efficient offensively in the early season, thanks in large part to Carr.
Boy, this guy's got a sweet stroke. He changes this Memphis team significantly if he's right.
Great backdoor look deflected away, but Bradshaw, of course, lassos. One-on-one again, and Bradshaw delivers. Excellent start. Ratai whips, Powell receives and lays it in with the left. Tough in traffic. Amoeba changing defenses. McDaniel pull up Jay back of the rim. Leading scorer Carr. 23 points per game. Dishes, Williams lines it up and drills it.
This kid is a good player too.
And Skillings intercepts. Transfer from Cincinnati bobbles. Recovers in the corner. Good pass to Carr. Oh, it's swatted! Majak out of nowhere! Front iron, Skillings tips, can't recover. Loose ball, scoop McDaniel. On the run, Memphis. Davis Euros, bumps. Count the basket! And again, as a reminder, that's not their challenge, so they still have their challenge going forward.
It's an appeal. It's different.
Williams for 3, knocks it down, hits the floor as well. Bradshaw, short corner, near side, spinning fade. He almost got his own board, but it doesn't matter because Davis came flying in. Zach Davis has been strong.
Yeah, I like Zach Davis a lot.
And now his first year with Baylor. Most of that coming off the bench. Parker, step back 3, got it. Of the way here in the first half. Yesufu for 3, the answer is there. First 3 points of the game for Tunde Yesufu. Allows that zone to set up, but Davis faces against it.
Way too easy.
Baylor's first road game of the year, coming 6-1. Their loss to St. John's, the Players Era Festival. Retire screens. Agnew sets and hits. And it's just a one-point game with 3:46 left.
And that's not where they're most comfortable. That's a good pass.
With that zone to collapse. Ingram turns, banks it home. Ingram wants it in the post. There he finally gets it. Powell defends, drop step, banks it in.
They're, physicality. They're
6 straight Memphis. Retire altered. Hardaway that throws it off the body. Agnew feeds. Yesufu hits with 2. The long ball goes, and it's a 3-point game at the half. Majak impressive defensively in the first 20 minutes. Double teamed, doesn't care.
Wow. This kid's going to be a good player.
Agnew off the Powell screen. Bounces to the rolling big. 2 players who had stops at Wyoming. They weren't teammates throughout the game. That's what you mentioned. They then shifted to a man-to-man. Majak again will not be denied. From the turnovers forced, but their lack of rebounding. And they turn it over, so there's the positives from the defense. Yes, a few Euros.
They just threw it away.
Bradshaw, excellent first half. They're right back to work here in the second. He has 13 points and 5 rebounds. The breakout game that Memphis has been waiting for this season. Everywhere from the fans to the staff. Yesufu answers.
A little too easy. Doug McDaniel tried to reach around him for a steal. Free throws are always important. On the road, they are really important.
Isaac Williams penetrates. Yesufu, big body, but patient steps. Skillings Jr. all the way to the rim, but Powell there to receive.
They need a timeout.
It did hit the rim, which resets the shot clock at 20.
And now the offensive glass becoming a problem for Memphis.
Tunde Yesufu knocks it down. What's the difference between 3rd and 14 and 3rd and 19? I want that timeout in the second half. Similar thing. Skillings reverse layup, got it to go. Dan Skillings Jr. transferred from Cincinnati. 11-0 run for Baylor. The Memphis ended. Davis. Awkward jump stop. Bradshaw reverses it back. Pogo stick style.
Well, at least on that possession, they attacked the lane. Skillings Jr. is a hustler.
McDaniel teardrop is through. That little fist pump on the way down to end the run.
Yeah, I mean, Memphis has to win a couple of these 4 games. These 4 tough games in a row. Vanderbilt's in there also, but it's home.
Mississippi State to round out that stretch. Parker all the way to the rim off balance. Remember the days where Ohio State and Florida were like the dominant teams in both? Add Vandy to the list. Yesufu! Wow. Yes, sir!
I'll tell you what, that is a big-time step-back 3.
Led the team in scoring the previous 2 games, getting better and better. The 3 is pure from Zach Davis. Carr's been playing as well. B.J. Edgecombe last year, number 3 pick. Corner 3, line drive, Yesufu short.
Memphis got away with one there because he was wide open.
McDaniel feeds. Davis attacks off glass. Second one goes. Baylor has left some points at the line. They've missed 8 free throws. McDaniel, layup goes. Transition off a free throw. Agnew creates space with the push off, no call. Line drive short, but Baylor gets the O-board.
Yesufu, offensive rebound.
Hard, can't deliver. Fun intensity for a non-conference game in December. Parker! Baylor works from side to side. Williams a playmaker. Agnew fires and ignites. The monster at Michigan. Reverse! Skillings Jr. high off the glass. How did he do it?
And really, they shouldn't fall for a shot fake. He's a 25% career three-point shooter. He shot fakes.
Bradshaw. Excellent first half. Short there on that spinning shot. Rebound check gets to McDaniel. Drop-off pass. Davis shuffles. Lays it in. Count it. And a foul. McDaniel fires. Davis has been stellar. Again does it.
And if you let him get to his right hand, he finishes everything. And now you got to hold it out. Offensive rebounding has been key.
Parker rewarded. The running hook is blocked.
That was a mistake.
Instead, it's just a two-possession game. Baylor throws it away. Barry in the passing lane against Carr. Erased. Carr got his paw on it.
There was no call.
Correct.
And that's why I think referees, for the most part, will call goaltendings, especially in the last 2 minutes, even if they're sure it's not.
In and out there. And all the way to Baylor in the far corner to get the loose ball. So it's a 7-point game, 43 seconds. Pull up, Jay Admin rattles it down. That's a big-time hit with 40.1. He does get only one. 10 seconds left. Carr dribbles it off his foot, regathers. Best three-point shooter on the team. Off the mark right. Ratai tips it back, 4.8. Down to a 5-point game. Inbounds to Davis. 3 seconds ahead of the back. Bradshaw, exclamation point. Memphis mission accomplished. 78-71. Memphis has won their third straight.